Hi, I'm Ed China, and this is the range of light mowers manufactured by DELEKS. Now over here we have the Volpa or Fox, and this comes with the offset and swivel attachment. Over here we have the Lince or Lynx, and this has the side shifting attachment. And in the middle we have the Ape, not the ape, but the Ape, and that actually stands for bee. Right, let's get into some detail. Now the Lince's cutting head comes in 4 widths: 1 meter, 1.2 meters, 1.4 meters and 1.65 meters. Let's get it on the bench and have a much closer look. Now there are a number of features that are worth noting. First up, the cutting head, all the sheet steel is made from Swedish steel, which is very reliable and very high quality. When it comes to lubrication, all the gearbox oil and the grease that's used in the whole assembly is all supplied by Shell. Again, very high quality, which means it's all going to last longer. Now there are 2 ways to attach the cutting head to your tractor. There is a simpler fixed version, which is also slightly cheaper, and there's this, the slightly more adjustable shift head. Now this has a 25 centimeter movement from left to right, and although there are only 3 holes on either side, because they're offset, you actually have 6 positions to choose from. Now another really nice feature is the fact that all the bolts that hold the cutting head together are all of the same size. So you only need 1 set of tools, or in fact 1 spanner size, for adjustment and for maintenance. Now there are just 2 M10 bolts to undo with a 15mm head. Now with the cover off, we can now get to the bolts we need to undo. So there are 4 here, again, of the 15mm heads. It's actually worth undoing the 4 here as well, which actually hold the gearbox to the cutting head. Those are actually 19mm, as is the one underneath to do the tensioning. Just need to uncrack them a tiny bit. So now to slacken off the belt, you actually undo this M12 or 19mm bolt down the bottom. And to tighten them, it's just the reverse, so it's very simple. And the kind of tension you're looking for is about 5 kilograms of force, should give you about 10 millimeters or 1 centimeter of flex. About there. Another really useful feature you can just see here with the holes with the little plastic caps inside. Now that means that the cutting heads on both the Volpa and the Lince are identical. So because of that, the holes are already there, so you could easily swap one to the other. Now on the underside of the cutting head, there are many features to discuss, but the first thing perhaps is on the rotor itself. Now you can imagine this thing is spinning at 2,000 RPM, so vibration or imbalance could be a big problem. So DELEKS use a really straight bit of tubing from Arvedi steel. Now it's got fantastic linearity, and that means it doesn't need much extra work to get it balanced. But in fact, even then, the balancing is done electronically, so it really is spot on. And in fact, if I spin this round, you can see a little weight just there, which is all it took to balance the whole shaft. Now, hanging off the shaft, you can see are these forged steel hammers. Now, these obviously have a lot of inertia. They're designed to just rip into the grass or to the brush and really cut it down. Now, a feature which is slightly harder to see is just here on the top of our cutting deck, and you can see it's just like a little rib. Now that rib changes the aerodynamics inside completely. So what it does first of all is cause a vortex or some eddies, which means that the grass is moved around again and again, so these hammers or the cutters can actually chop it up into small pieces to mulch it. And of course that mulch is much better to feed your lawn. It also leaves a much more even product when it comes out of the head. To help with that, you can see that the rotor is actually very close to the roller, which also helps keep it clean. And a clean roller means you get lovely, clean, smart stripes on your lawn. As you can see, there's a lot of thought that has gone into this product, which results in a very high quality product.